Game 3 of 4 getting underway now. Adams Central and Ashland Greenwood getting ready to tee off in a C1 battle. We just saw Lincoln Lutheran beat Doniphan Trumbull in another great C1 battle. That's Ashland Greenwood winning the tip. Derek Tonges winning it over Hunter Nepple. Ashland Greenwood in the white and baby blue jerseys, and then Adams Central in the navies with the red numerals. So Ashland Greenwood surveying, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball tipped away. Brody Luxon quickly back down the other way, and then it's taken away. Logan Fangmeyer makes up for the mistake. Back in the other way. Ashland Greenwood looking around, getting it inside to Westerhold. Kicked back out. Kissinger buries it. 6'2" junior. Hunter Nepple, a lot of contact on him. He's going to be the guy for Adams Central, averaging right around 21.8 points per game. 6'9" sophomore. He's been fun to watch.
Absolutely. I got the opportunity to watch him play earlier in the season when New York was playing at Adams Central, and you know, for a big guy, he can shoot lights out.
Yeah.
You know, started off the game hot, made 2 threes from the 10-foot spiking line. He can shoot it. Sometimes we've seen teams to help defend him is the physicality. Sometimes we've seen him back down to physicality, but he's going to have to be very physical today to be a very good Ashland Greenwood team.
Cal Kissinger back-to-back three-pointers for him. Nepple, he gets dropped. A lot of contact on him early. That's Landon Mose going to be called for the foul. Six to 2, that's a first team foul. Regardless of team, now Hunter Nepple with the ball. Nepple driving in, surveying, he just kicks it back out to Vance.
Adams Central, this team can light it up from 3. It'd be interesting to see what they want to do here early.
Vance with the basketball, just a nice floater. 6 to 4, 2-point advantage still to Ashland Greenwood. Those 2 Kissinger threes to get them started.
Looks like Adams Central more of a 3-2 zone. Don't see that a ton.
They love to run a zone. That ball just barely nicks the front of the rim for Derek Tonges. Quickly back down the other way, deep three-pointer, nowhere near the spot.
Little deep.
Yeah, Cohen Rader letting it fly though, a lot of confidence.
So we gotta talk about Adams Central. Not loving to play zone, they play a lot of it.
Against Nepple, that was Westerhold trying to get it done. Good defense by Nepple, and Adams Central able to close out.
With his height and length, it becomes very, very difficult for somebody to score individually one-on-one inside.
And an and one for Hunter Nepple. The spin move taking contact, and then the kiss off the glass. That's first foul called on Logan Fangmeyer. And Fangmeyer, a good contest, just a little bit too much contact, and then a great bucket by Hunter Nepple. Nepple free throw just hits the front of the rim. We've seen that a lot on that side of the court. Teams have struggled to adjust to shooting with a very open back.
Very open back. You got 2 nice vehicles in the back. There's it goes back a long ways.
Yeah.
So sometimes it feels.
Cal Kissinger looking for the 3. That would have been his 3rd. Rims out and rebound by Trey Schlechter. Quickly down the other way, and that's Cohen Rader. Rader with a full head of steam, kisses it off the glass with the right hand.
Ashland Greenwood plays very good defense. 15-5 for a reason.
A lot of pressure on him. They give it back to Kissinger, and a foul going to be called. So Kissinger called. He was fouled. Foul will be assessed to Austin Bonds. Be his first, team's first as well. Tonj is with the basketball. Another foul from Adams Central. I think both teams trying to adjust to how this referee crew is going to call a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we saw, you know, first the officiating crew for that Johnson Brock game. It was, you know, a mix of physicality and not physicality, I should say. But in the second game, the referees let a lot play. They let the players decide the game. It was very physical. This one kind of seems to be on the opposite end.
Derek Tonj has missed the shot, and Hunter Nepple another chance at an and one.
That's going to be open all night long. Nobody able to guard him with his height and length. Never going to be able to block his shot, which is why it creates scoring opportunities for him. He gets fouled. He's the X factor from Adams Central. He goes, so goes the team.
Nepple, he hits the free throw. 11-6 now, 5-point lead for Adams Central. Ashland Greenwood got to find a way to score the basketball here. This 3-2 zone from Adams Central. The zone defense is something that they pride themselves on.
They run a lot of it. You do not see much man from Coach Zach Foster's defense. The foul, this one. It's like a win against Foster.
Yeah, Foster going to be called for the foul. So Cooper Westerhold, the 6'4" junior, at the line. Ashland Greenwood comes into this game a record of 15-5, and Adams Central 14-7. Adams Central averaging right around that 56.9 points per game. They played in the Heartland Hoops Holiday Classic last season. They didn't play in this big tournament, but they played in the smaller one in December.
That was at Hastings College, correct?
Correct.
Yep. Adams Central and Coach Zach Foster, this team is always, every year, they are a solid group of players. They are very disciplined. They do all the little things right. They don't beat themselves. Year in and year out, that's what we see from this group, and it continues this year, and that's a big three-point basket.
Yeah. Jackson Foster off the kick out from Nepple. He buries it.
Fundamentally sound.
Ashland Greenwood trying to find something to do here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of dribble drive. Off the spin move, tries to put it up, kicks it out. Shot goes up. Grady Holtz, he can't hit. Rebound by Foster.
Had an open look. I think just kind of miscommunication defensively as to why he was open.
Hunter Nepple driving in. He's fouled, and he's heading to the line. Third time already, just in the first quarter, that Hunter Nepple has been to the free throw line.
And he needs to continue to get to the free throw line if Adams Central wants to be successful today.
Foul falls on Grady Holtz. Not a great shooting start at the free throw line, though, for Hunter Nepple.
No, but he's somebody that he'll get his rhythm going. He's a great shooter, but when it comes to defending him, defensively for Ashland Greenwood, you have to do not let him touch the ball.
Yeah.
Because Ashland has had some trouble defending him, and I think you have to front him. You have to front Hunter Nepple. Don't let him touch the ball. And if he gets the ball, you got to double him right away. Try to force it out of his hands. Make somebody else beat you.
15-8. Nepple, as well as Jackson Foster, out of the game. So two starters getting some key rest here. Cal Kissinger dissing it back off to Westerhold. Westerhold going to be a travel. So the subs out right now playing valuable minutes, giving Foster and Nepple some rest. And as I say that, Nepple running right back in. Austin Vaught surveying. Tough floater from him, nowhere near the mark. I think he thought he was closer to the hoop than he was.
Just a quick offense. Adams Central's got to settle down a little bit. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, it's a great knockdown from Derek Tonjes. Foster gets it back out to Schlechter. Nepple driving in right side. He gets blocked.
That's a heck of a play there by Derek Tonjes to get his hand around on the ball without fouling. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a great play by Tonjes. Get behind Nepple like that in a clean block off that backside. That's a tough play to make. And Will Fagel causing the turnover for Ashland Greenwood. Adams Central runs a lot of guys in and out off this starting rotation.
They got a lot of guys. They got a lot of minutes off the bench. Helps keep everybody fresh, but see what they do here. See if they want to go back to Nepple.
Five seconds left. Foster got to find something to do with it. They get it to Nepple. Nepple takes the shot. Won't hit. Rebound Ashland Greenwood. They're going to put a shot up. It's going to be blocked in 15-10. Adams Central takes the lead as we head into quarter number 2 here live, brought to you by Strive from the Heartland Hoops Classic and the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island, Nebraska. Adams Central with the basketball to start off quarter number 2. 15-10. The Patriots lead by 5. There's been a lot of Hunter Nepple in this first quarter, something we kind of expected. Austin Vaught's down low, kiss off the glass. Rader was trying to tap that ball in. Now it's straight back out. Ashland Greenwood looking for something. Down by 5 to start the second quarter. They struggled against this 3-2 zone that Adams Central has, but not many people don't struggle on this zone. And a good play to leak out that time. Derek Tonjes heading to the line, and that's a pretty basic play that you can use to help beat a zone.
Yeah, and they're playing the 3-2 zone to try to help eliminate the perimeter shooting. Ashland Greenwood, they can light it up. They made a couple of shots in the first quarter early in the game. They have limited that. Not had many chances from outside, and here starting to get figured out inside. And
so that time Derek Tonjes just kind of slowly started to leak in, and it's plays like that that are going to help you beat a zone. I think beating a zone is a lot about basketball. Like, you've got to find openings, and you've got to just work your way around and find out where the opening is.
Yeah, you got to work your way around. You got to pass the ball. The ball moves quicker than people can move the player, find holes, move everybody around.
Hunter Nepple in the post, ball battered away. It's going to be a turnover for Nepple, and Logan Fangmeyer able to get the takeaway.
Well, that right idea just got deflected.
Inside, kicking it back out. Good spin move, high off the glass, and Derek Tonjes has 2. Tonjes starting to get active in the second quarter.
Ashland Greenwood got the first 3 points here. See if Adams Central can respond.
Foster driving in, that's going to be a travel. He moved his pivot foot. We take a look at it here. A great spin move by Tonjes, and then to understand, push that ball up high off the glass, and just that nice touch to lay it in. And then a charge going to be called. Moving screen. (15-13). Fouls called on Landon Mose. A timeout taken by Adams Central. We'll go to break right with them here live on Strive. We'll be back after this.
Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
Quickly back out of the break, just a 30-second timeout for Adams Central. They lead 15-13. Right now, a 3-point run for Ashland Greenwood. Adams Central yet to score in the second quarter.
They got some good looks, but offense revolves around number 23, Hunter Nepple. So they want to get him involved.
That's going to be a charge on Nepple. Good play that time by Landon Mose. He was there. He gave Nepple 2 steps. Textbook charge.
Just his first foul, so nothing to worry about.
Take a look at it here. He gave him the steps. That's Nepple's first foul. Second team foul of the quarter. Ashland Greenwood, 10 seconds left in the shot clock, looking for the charge call. Won't get one from Will Fagot. Shot goes up from Tonjes, won't fall. Rebound, Vaught's.
Yeah, that's a really tough one, and I think, you know, Coach Foster kind of had his point there. The foul that was just on Hunter Nepple, and that 3 in the corner is so tough to make it when you have a big 6'9" Hunter Nepple come flying at you with a hand in your face. It's going to be difficult to score. And defense.
Raider looking for the shot. He won't get it, and then the frustration foul 90 feet from the basket.
Very good defense underneath the hoop by Kissinger. Made it very tough for Raider to try to score.
It's now right around that 5-minute mark in the half. Not a lot of scoring has gone on yet. Adams Central yet to score. Ashland Greenwood only scored 3.
You know, this one and then the last one, pretty defensive games.
And just like that, Ashland Greenwood back and tied up, and what do you know, it's Derek Tonjes. He is really taken over offensively in this second quarter.
He's got a couple of buckets here. He's tied the game. Ashland Greenwood slowly chipping away defensively. Really making it difficult for Nepal to score.
Hunter Nepal the other way, driving, and a foul going to be called.
I kind of talked about earlier in the day, knowing your opponent's tendencies. Seeing Nepal, he likes to spin. He's very aggressive towards the basket, draws another foul.
Nepal, 2 free throws for him. He knocks down the first. You take a look at it here. Nepal loves that spin like you talked about. And yeah, it's going to be a foul every time on Tonjes. He's got 2.
Clearly reached in.
Yes.
I don't think there's any argument about that one.
Nope. Nepal misses second free throw. That was Trey Schlechter nearly going down and getting a board. Kissinger looking around, gets it to Fangmeyer. Now 10 seconds remaining. Foul called and head to the line. That's going to be Cooper Westerhold. Ashland Greenwood starting to figure out this zone more and more.
They're getting the ball down in that 3-2. You had the 2 guys on the bottom, and they're crashing the paint in the bottom. It becomes kind of difficult to score. And Adams Central rotating on the threes very well. Ashland Greenwood has not had many opportunities to shoot 3-pointers today, but they're pounding the ball inside, block to block.
Free throw struggling, but Logan Fangmeyer, the offensive rebound, going to give Ashland Greenwood another chance. Less than 4 minutes remaining, tied up at 16. "15 seconds now. Tonjes spinning up against Nepal. Pump fakes, lays it in over top. Good footwork from Derek Tonjes.
Kind of goes in, a pump fake, gets Nepal in the air, and that's what you have to do against big guys like that, is get them up in the air. And if I'm Hunter Nepal, stay down. You are way taller. You do not need to jump to try to block a shot. Gets him in the air.
Timeout taken that time by Adams Central. Zach Foster going to call a timeout for his team. 18-16, Ashland Greenwood up by 2 in a very defensive first half of basketball. 3:15 remaining in the half. And Leighton, looking at this, looking at Cal Kissinger, have you noticed what he's doing to Hunter Nepal? Every time they're pulling on him, they're holding the jerseys, they're pulling at him, they're picking at him. They're doing it really well. The referees aren't noticing it quite as much, but that's why Hunter Nepal hasn't been able to get a ton of separation.
No, they're keeping close tabs on him, and you know, these officials want to let the players play, want the players to decide the game, but see if he's able to adjust.
Taking a look after this, we'll have one more Nebraska versus Nebraska game. It'll be Grand Island Central Catholic versus Sydney. Sydney got back from playing Shadron last night at 1:30 in the morning and then drove 5 hours to get here today.
That's a long trip.
That's a long trip.
Hopefully everybody slept on the bus.
How well, though, can you truly sleep on a bus?
Not
great. That's a really long day with a lot of basketball and not a lot of sleep.
So yeah, they play next.
Yep.
I thought, you know, sleep on the bus from Chatham to Sydney and from Sydney to Grand Island. Glad we were able to get Sydney out here. Got 2.
3 goes up, nearly hits. It was Cohen Rader trying to beat the shot clock. Tonjes hands it off to Fangmeyer. Inside, looking around the up and under. That goes for Cooper Westerholt.
I think Zach Faulkner is going to have to make a change defensively. Ashland Greenwood's got a lot of shots right there on each block, exposing that 3-2 zone a little bit.
Hunter Nepple now got it at the volleyball line. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Got to find something to do with it. 10 seconds. Foster on the right wing. Foster looking around, 6 seconds. Skip pass over to Vance. Vance, 5 seconds. His floater won't go. Rebound, Ashland Greenwood.
Kind of just unfortunate there. We've had a lot of those shots that, they were going to fall, and then the rim robs them. Rim's out.
Less than 2 minutes remaining. Ashland Greenwood has flipped this game upside down as they lead by 4. Tonjes, the quick kick back over to Jack Johnson. Laying for the floater. And an interesting call on Cooper Westerholt. He got called, I think it was an over the back, which isn't technically a call anymore.
It technically is not.
Which I like. I think it's great. It's a push.
It's a push. It's not, over the back does not exist.
It doesn't, which is a great change to the rules.
Just like tie goes to the runner also does not exist.
Mm-hmm.
There's always those rule myths.
Inside, kicking it out. Rader from 3 won't hit.
And I think Ashland head coach Jacob Mose, he knew it. They called a foul down here, and Hunter Nepple did, pretty similar. Got him for it too.
Second foul on Hunter Nepple. He checks out. So Ashland Greenwood now in the bonus. That's why they're making Hunter Nepple stay out there for the free throw. 2 shots now for Derek Tonjes. And Adams Central slowly starting to lose that control they had in the first quarter.
Ashland Greenwood's got it offensively, getting it to the blocks. They've done that well. And only 2 points here, 1 point here in the second quarter for Adams Central. They got some 3-point shots, but some of the shots we've seen close that were available to them in the first quarter have not been as available here in the second quarter.
Tonjes splits the pair. Makes it a 5-point game, 21-16. Only 6 points scored by Ashland Greenwood, and you talked about it, 1 for Adams Central. So 3 games this morning that have been very defensive.
Absolutely. The last one, 2 high-octane offenses in Donovan Trumbull and Lincoln Lutheran, and it was pretty defensive for about the first 3.5 quarters.
Austin Vance takes some contacts, lays it off the glass. Back to a 1-possession game. Kissinger getting it back over to Fangmeyer. Ashland Greenwood they're looking for Westerholt. .50 seconds remaining, 15 seconds onto the shot clock. Westerholt trapped, able to kick that ball back out. Kissinger from 3-point land, got it from the corner. My goodness, Kissinger so good so far from the 3-point line. Austin Vance thought about the 3, won't take it. 32 seconds left, 27 seconds on the shot clock, about a 3-second difference. 20 seconds now on the shot clock. .12 seconds, Raiders got it, curling off a screen. In the corner, 8 seconds, got to find something to do with it. Jackson Foster calling for the screen. Spot up 3-pointer, that won't go. Ball knocked around. And it's going to be Adams Central basketball. Last to touch it was Grady Holtz. If Holtz wouldn't have touched it, they'd have been fine, and it would have been Ashland Greenwood basketball. But now this gives an opportunity for Hunter Nepple to come into the game for 4 seconds. He was sitting with those 2 fouls. Four seconds remaining. Jackson Foster to inbound. They lob it up to Nepple, and Nepple's going to be fouled. Foul called on Westerholt. Austin Vaughn's inbounds back over to Nepple. Nepple, the up and under, lobs it up, and it's good. Hunter Nepple, some fireworks to end the half. 24-20, Ashland Greenwood leading by 4 in a low-scoring affair so far in this first half. Only 5 points scored by Adams Central in the second quarter, 15 scored in the first. Then for Ashland Greenwood, 10 points scored in the first quarter, 14 in the second. 24-20, Ashland Greenwood up by 4. Leighton Oberle down there getting ready to go for a sideline interview. What do you got for us, Leighton?
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
Now with Adams Central head coach Zach Foster, good first quarter for you offensively. How do you want to get things going for you in the second half after a slower second quarter?
Yeah, they picked up their defense. They're a very good defensive team. We got to drive the ball more effectively. When we get chances around the basket or the free throw line, we got to capitalize.
What do you need to do well in the second half more on the defensive end of the floor to get this win done?
Got to make sure we know where Kissinger's at. He got hot a little bit there. We just got to make sure we do a good job of boxing out. They got us on a couple cheap points where we just didn't box out.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Back out of the break we go. A largely defensive battle into the first half. Both coaches have been talked to. That was Leighton Oberly there over on the interview. I'm Bridger Cruz. So glad to have you on Game 3 of the Heartland Hoops Classic here from Grand Island, Nebraska. A snowy morning. Glad to see everybody here in the arena today, and glad to have everybody at home with us as well. Ashland Greenwood sitting up by 4 at this point. They really started to get things figured out later in that second quarter, and it was a lot due to Derek Tonges. He's been a big player, especially in that second quarter, as he slowly started to get things figured out. And Ashland Greenwood has done a great job of harassing Hunter Nepple and making it difficult for him to even touch the basketball, let alone score the basketball. They've got to continue to keep doing that. And for Adams Central, got to keep running a little bit quicker offense. If you want Nepple to be open, if you want Nepple to score, the offense has got to be a little bit quicker. Nepple's got to move more off ball. A lot can be done. A lot of different things can be done. Around 30 seconds to go until game time here from the Heartland Event Center. After this game, it's Grand Island Central Catholic versus Sydney for the last game of the Nebraska versus Nebraska teams. And after that, we welcome in 4 different prep teams. 2 of them taking on Nebraska Class A schools in Papio South and Millard North. And then the nightcap, 2 top 25 ranked teams in the country in a heavyweight battle to end things here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. Leighton Oberly just getting back onto the mic. Leighton, you having a good day today?
Oh yeah, one of my favorite days out of the whole calendar year. This is a good one. The first day of March Madness is a good one.
Yeah.
Opening day.
I'll say
There's a lot of good ones.
Opening day is a good one. First week of the NFL season, the Masters. We could go on forever about great days in sports. Greatest one is the first day of March Madness, though.
That one might be number 1.
Yeah, that one or just the Olympics. Derek Tonges trying to lay it off the glass. Won't go the first time, but it will the second. Offensive rebound, and he'll do it all himself to up that lead to 6.
Interesting to see how Adams Central responds in the second half offensively.
Austin Vaughn's up, under, and in.
That's a good start. Emphasizing, Coach Foster emphasized at halftime. Got to get to the hoop. We got to be able to finish.
Now Ashland Greenwood with the basketball. Still that zone. Austin Vaughn's quickly back down the other way. He kicks it back out. 3 will go up. Won't hit. That was Brady Lukeson looking for it. Rader finishes it off with an offensive rebound, and it's a 2-point game. Fangmeyer in the corner, dribbling around, kicking out, back over to Landon Mose. In the other way, off contact, and it's going to go back to Ashland Greenwood. 9 seconds on the shot clock, so not a lot of time to do something with it. Landon Mose, a 6-foot junior, to inbound. Cal Kissinger driving in and laying it in.
That's the other big point is that Coach Foster talked about is dealing with Cal Kissinger. Just kind of get him inside and let Kissinger go to work.
20 seconds now. Vaughn's driving in. Looking for the kick out. He finds Rader. 15 seconds. Vaughn's with the ball again. Vaughn surveying, floater, won't go, gets his own rebound, kicks it back out in between the legs of Brody Lukeson, and I bet they couldn't do that again if they tried.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
That's basketball.
Landon Mose dribbling the ball back up the court. A 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. Ashland Greenwood in those white unis with the baby blue numerals, then coloring down the sides, and then Adam Central in those navies with the white. And that's a quick bucket there. Cooper Westerhold just slowly leaking into the post, and that's something that's worked really well for Ashland Greenwood.
Yeah, getting inside, attacking, you know, the bottom two of this 3-2 zone. We've seen that since end of the first quarter, into the second quarter.
Hunter Nepple lays it in.
See if that gets him going here in the second half. Gets the Adam Central offense going here.
.457 remaining in the third. 4-point game. 30-26. Ashland Greenwood up by 4. We take a look here at this replay. Derek Tonjes going up, lightly laying it in, just a little bit too much contact that time from Jackson Foster. And then it's Cal Kissinger to lay it in.
Kissinger's been really good here. He's got 13 points now. Another foul called.
Yeah, another foul called. Nepple with the ball starting to square up. You wonder if that was something that we can't quite see up here.
Yeah, and it's tough kind of with the angle of where we're at and where the foul occurred. Like they got a hold. Vaughn will go to the line.
So Vaughn's heading to the line now. Austin Vaughn's at the 3-point line. 6-point game. Vaughn's can't hit his first.
And that was the last thing Coach Foster talked about at halftime, was taking advantage and having to knock down free throws. They've struggled to do that today. Down against a really good Ashland Greenwood team, you got to knock down free throws.
Vaughn's misses both of them. Rebound, though, by Trey Schlechter. Schlechter kicks it back out to Foster. Shot clock resets. Schlechter going in, kicking out to Nepple. Nepple loses it, able to keep control again, lofts it up. And then a foul going to be called on Hunter Nepple. So Nepple a little bit overzealous, trying to reach all the way behind, and that's going to be a foul. 32-26 still, 4:21 remaining in the third. Down the other way, Tonjes, the and one opportunity for him, slicing his way through the lane and then laying it in nicely with the floater. Let's take a look at it here. Tonjes, yeah, tough way to get through the lane, and then the contact on Braden Radigan was called for the contact. 4:08 left to go in the third. 34-26, Ashland Greenwood up by 8. Right now, already 10 points scored by Ashland Greenwood, only 6 by Adam Central.
Adam Central, they have struggled scoring since about the first quarter. At 15 points in the first quarter, they've had 11 since. Ashland Greenwood they turned it up on the defensive end, a little bit more intensity. But offensively, you got to get Nepple going a little bit. He's your scorer, so. And we kind of talked about in the Donovan Trumbull game.
Kissinger dishes it out to Tonjes in the corner and a foul called. Nepple checking back into the game. He checks in for Will Fago. Cohen Rader coming to the game as well. .35 shot clock reset. Cal Kissinger with the basketball. Back to Tonjes, same spot there in the corner. Tonjes starting to back him down, looking for the floater and rebound Nepple.
That's a good call there. A little too much contact after Nepple secured the rebound.
Yeah, Nepple's taking a lot of contact today, so that time. And Ashland Greenwood's done a good job of getting away with it, doing as much contact as they will allow.
They've been physical. But this almost feels like you got to get something going here offensively.
So still plenty of time on the 8 points. Austin Vance kicks it back out to Rader. Rader foul going to be called on Jack Johnson. Nepple back over to Vance. Vance looking for something to do with it. Gets it back over to Nepple. He'll dribble around, go to work with the left. Light lay, won't go. Offensive rebound, Foster. He'll put it up. College line three, not enough. 34-26, that's a possession you'd like to get something out of.
Yeah, and Hunter Nepple, that shot that he had, want to use the backboard. Just kind of put it up there and it hit the heel of the rim. Not going to make it most times. Use the glass.
Fangmeyer dribbling around. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kissinger, he knocks it down.
That was almost a foul on Slesha.
Could have been an and one. Tyler Schlechter knocked him down. Foster with the basketball. Now an 11-point lead for Ashland Greenwood. Adams Central, no answers offensively, and now foul going to be called. Cal Kissinger called for the foul, his first, team's at 5th. So now to start getting yourself back into this, you got 2 minutes and 11 seconds. If you can get yourself to the free throw line and make some free throws, you can work yourself back into this.
Yeah, you got to knock down the free throws.
Right now we take a look at it. Too much contact there from Kissinger. And then, again, might have been clean up top, but there was too much contact beforehand. Vance nails the second, so he splits the pair. Ten-point game now, 37-27. Ashland Greenwood the basketball. Vance nearly able to tip it away. Kissinger gets it back. Tonjes driving in, and a travel called on Tonjes. Move the feet before the ball. .150 left in the third here, down by 10. Adams Central got to get something going here.
Yeah, I mean, they've struggled from the free throw line. They've struggled offensively and just in a general sense.
Deep three-pointer from Hunter Nepple. Air balls, the shot clock doesn't reset, and then Cal Kissinger pokes it away.
I'm not sure that's the shot that you want, even though he is Hunter Nepple, he can knock that shot down.
Westerhold back over to Fangmeyer. Tonjes in the corner to Jack Johnson. Three-pointer goes up, won't fall. Again, an air ball. Tonjes saves it away, right back into the arms of Nepple. Nepple, the look-ahead pass
Got
to
numbers.
Foster.
Wow.
And pokes it away. Cal Kissinger back down the other way, going to give it off, and Nepple is going to be going to pick up the foul. Westerhold heading to the free throw line.
Oh, and now Hunter Nepple with 4 personal fouls.
Yeah. That's one of those things, if you're Hunter too, look to contest a little bit, but you got to know where you're at fouls-wise.
So he's got 4. He'll have to sit the rest of this third quarter, even though there's only 56 seconds.
And we take a look there. He didn't swing the arms around, but it was the body that did it.
It'd be interesting to see where what Zach Foster decides to do with him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know, offensively, I almost would be considering leaving him in to start the fourth quarter.
I think the thing is, if you do that, Ashland Greenwood, good backdoor cut, yep, foul going to be called on Jack Johnson, too much body. But if you leave him in your Ashland Greenwood, you're basically playing a 5-on-4. I mean, everything that you do should be looking to pick up that 5th foul on Hunter Nepple.
Yeah, that's the other thing is if Ashland Greenwood offensively have to attack Nepple in the paint. It'll be interesting to see if they have him start and another missed free throw. It's kind of been the
38
theme of this offensive here. The struggle from the free throw line.
Yeah. .6 seconds left into the third. Both teams at that 5-foul mark. Both free throws miss. Ashland Greenwood pulls down the rebound. The free throw shooting has been dismal today.
Yeah, they have struggled mightily from the free throw line and lots of missed opportunities. And that right now, a difference in a 5-point game and 11-point game.
.10 seconds remaining. Tonjes lofts it up and he hits. Derek Tonjes, another good bucket for him, pushes that lead to 13. 8 seconds remaining. Vance with the ball. 5 seconds now. Got to do something with it. Vance dribbling around, tries to step back. Cal Kissinger back down the other way. 1 second. Sets up for the 3. Almost hits it.
Really good look.
Ashland Greenwood down up 40 to 27 at the end of 3. Adams Central got a lot of work to do if they want to come back. We'll be back for more after this.
Pump up your day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
With Pumped Up Rewards, you can save big on every gallon of gas just by fueling up, and even more by visiting our stores.
Do I have to?
No, to sign up, it's automatic.
Okay, good.
Sign up today at pumpkinpantry.com.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Points at halftime. Now that lead has grown to 13 points. They put up 16 into the quarter. Adams Central just 7 points in that third quarter, and offensively they continue to struggle.
Yeah, and they do continue to struggle. Lots of missed free throws. They've had some opportunities at Charity Stripe. They have not converted on those, but now something to note, Hunter Nepple in the game. He's going to start the fourth quarter with 4 personal fouls. And it becomes interesting because sometimes he can be more of a liability defensively than an asset. Playing with 4 fouls, absolutely, he's not somebody that can pick up the 5th.
And a travel called on Hunter Nepple. Everybody looking around kind of confused about it.
Zach Foster very confused.
Yeah. So a quick turnover there from Nepple, and now we're going to see it defensively. What will he be able to do defensively?
And Hunter Nepple is a presence defensively more than anything, and which which helps.
Tonja's contested three-pointer won't go. Rebound Vance. Vance dribbling it up the left wing. Surveying gets it out to Neppel. Neppel's three rims out.
That's so close, and it goes halfway in, and then the rim, it comes out.
Tonjes now hits the bottom of the backboard. Good defense that time by Hunter Neppel, and he pulls down the rebound. Diving on the ball, everybody looking for it. Logan Fangmeyer with the basketball. So timeout granted to Ashland Greenwood because Fangmeyer able to get his hands on it. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 13 points. We saw Donovan Trumbull start to come back in the fourth quarter. They really used that 1-3 from Jack Poppy to get them going again. Do you think we can see that from Adams Central?
Absolutely. This is a team that can make a lot of shots, and in the game that I watched them earlier in the season in December. They made a lot of shots. They are more than capable, but in this type of setting, it can be difficult, as we talked about, just the arena feel, sometimes hard to adjust to, but they're more than capable of knocking down shots, but one may lead to the next.
Yeah,
they just need something, a spark.
And for Ashland Greenwood right now, defensively, they've played about as good of a game as you can ask for. Adams Central averaging 56.9 points per game, just 27 points right now on the game. One of the lowest scorers, one of the lowest scoring affairs of their season.
Yeah, they've struggled in all facets at the free throw line. They've struggled from three-point range. Ashland Greenwood has played very, very good defense.
6:50 remaining off the timeout from Ashland Greenwood. 2 timeouts left for them, 1 for Adams Central. 2 timeouts left for Adams Central. 15 seconds now for the Blue Jays. Got to find something to do with it. They get it out to Westerhold. 10 seconds now. Tonjes, jump shot. Looking around, Fangmeyer for 3, swirls the iron. The rebound from Westerhold. That works out.
And down 13 against a team as good as Ashland Greenwood cannot continue to allow second and third chances. Offensive rebounds, got to get a clear box out, prevent opportunities.
Austin Vance at the wing, now over to Westerhold. Surveying, pump faking, can't finish. Rader, he gets blocked, gets his own rebound, gets blocked and fouled. So Rader heading to the line, 42-27, now a 15-point lead for the Blue Jays.
Gotta start knocking down some free throws if Adams Central has any chance of trying to get back into this game.
And the free throw line has been a big crutch for them. Or not a crutch, big problem for them in this game.
Unguarded. There it is.
Rader knocks down to the second. Hunter Neppel checks out of the game. Neppel giving quality minutes for what he could do. It's just, I guess, I don't know if I'd say quality minutes. He didn't foul out, didn't provide scoring, but he didn't foul out. Jackson Foster, the breakaway, going down the other way. Landon Mose running him down, not able to poke the ball away. So now 42-30, cutting the lead back down to 12. And another poked pass. Rader now the other way. Landon Mose can't get there, and that's 4 quick points for Adams Central. 42-32, a 10-point game.
Big couple points from being down 15, and now you're only down 10.
Tonjes with the basketball, back now to Fangmeyer. Tonjes again with it, up, under, and in. And one opportunity for Derek Tonjes. Man, that's a tough bucket.
Yeah, I mean, be able to score through the contact and then the foul. And Got a couple stops, got a couple steals, and now...
Yeah, and take a look at that. Tonjes falling down. The pump fake, lays it off the glass. That's a good-looking shot. Tonjes can't connect, nearly gets the rebound. Vaught's the basketball, now back over to Foster. Nepple posting up, they can't find him. Vaught's three-pointer, hand in his face, trying to bank it in.
Shots just aren't falling. I mean, that's halfway down. Rolls out, nothing you can do about that. Now Adams Central in a 1-3-1, looks like.
Yeah, and Adams Central, their 3-2 is really good, but their 1-3-1 is really a solid defense. They're looking right now for steals, something quick, or to just run that shot clock out. Tonjes dipping his way through, and it's going to stay with Ashland Greenwood. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Plenty of time. Don't have to worry about that being a factor here.
Landon Mose, 4 seconds left, looking for somebody to dish it to, gets it over to Westerhold, and he's fouled. So Raider fouls him on the three-pointer, and the bailout is going to result in 3 free throws.
Those are the things you cannot do down in the fourth quarter. Foul on three-point attempts. Had a really good closeout. Would have been difficult to make that shot anyway, and he was fading away. First one's good.
Yeah, Fangmeyer connects on the first. As we talked about before, Grand Island Central Catholic in Sydney coming up after this. That's the last of the Nebraska versus Nebraska series. And then after that, it'll be 4 nationally ranked prep teams coming up. So we take a look at it here. It was right on the arm that he got him.
I mean, it was a correct call, but just something you cannot do.
Yeah. 46-32 now. 14-point game. .350 left to go in the fourth, and a travel going to be called. Trey Schlechter.
Those Academy versus Nebraska, those 2 Academy versus Nebraska games, and
then Mount Zion Prep versus Sunrise Christian, 2 teams in the top 15 in the country. Gonna be facing off.
That will be a fun one.
That's gonna be awesome. You gonna stick around for those?
I'll be here. I'm helping with other parts of the production.
Cal Kissinger, the basketball. Now 3:30 left to go. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hunter Nepple doesn't foul. The shot goes in. And Cooper Westerhold knocks it down. 16-point lead for Ashland Greenwood.
Got to go if you are Adams Central.
Yeah, you're running out of time quickly, and at this point, the window of opportunity is very, very small. 3-14, 16 points, based off how the offense has been functioning so far.
Ashland Greenwood has lived inside.
Westerhold, first shot won't go, second one won't go either. Rebound Raider, but then that was knocked away, and then a foul going to be called on Raider. Third team foul and third personal foul for Cohen Raider. Less than 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Ashland Greenwood just looking to bleed this clock out here. Timeout taken by Ashland Greenwood to save the possession. Just 30 seconds. We'll stay right here.
Adams Central, 15 points in the first quarter and 13 the next 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Stifling on offense, but I think credit has to be given to Ashland Greenwood. They have played phenomenal defense. They have made it very difficult for Adams Central to get anything going offensively. Hunter Nepple has struggled.
Yeah, Hunter Nepples struggled, and nobody else has really been able to light it up, but there's no real opportunities for things to work right now for Adams Central. Ashland Greenwood ranked number 7 in C1 according to the February 1st NEB Preps coaches poll. They're sitting at number 7. They lost to Auburn 43-32 in the state semis last year. Could have went on to play Wahoo, the eventual state champs. Logan Fangmeyer, the basketball, 25 seconds left. Inside Westerhold, the and one coming.
That might be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that might be it. 18 points now, could go up to 19.
Under 3 to play.
Take a look at it here. And yeah, Schlechter just all the body into him. No landing room. Then a whole lot of body, not a step given. So 19-point lead now for the Blue Jays as they have kind of tied the knot on this one. So yeah, Neppler checks out of the game. Be interested to see if he checks back in at all. Schlechter trying to run that ball down. Kissinger just going to walk it back up.
Adams Central, they got Kearney Catholic next Friday. But this is a very good Ashland Greenwood team, and they are going to be very, very good. And this is not a team that you want to play in Lincoln.
Yeah, so this is a very disciplined Ashland Greenwood team, and a team that's very content to sit there and play defense with you for 4 quarters.
And they play good defense.
Ton just hits the first, makes it 20 points.
Looks like Adams Central is going to make quite a few substitutions here.
Yep, Will Fago, Braden Radigan, Trey Schlechter, Riley Prop, all getting into the game, getting some minutes. .21 lead right now. Will Fago lets the 3 fly. That won't go. Rebound Westerhold. Now a lot of subs coming in for Ashland Greenwood as everybody's going to get to play today. That includes Jack Johnson, Joe Grease, Barrett Kittrell, Mason Mose, Grady Holtz.
All out, great performance by Ashland Greenwood on both ends of the floor. A very slow first quarter, but they worked it. They got it down to the blocks, got a lot of opportunities right around the hoop. They converted on a lot of them.
And a travel going to be called on Barrett Kittrell.
Heck of a game by Derek Tonjes, 20 points.
Kittrell's a big guy, 6'5" sophomore, and a well-built as well. Kittrell trying to poke that ball away. He does, but he stepped out of bounds. So now everybody going to get minutes for Adams Central. Jackson Techmeyer, Braden Radigan, Will Fago, Titus Johnson, Trey Schlechter, Riley Prop. And as well as number 25, Joan Roback. A late addition to the roster. 3-ball went up. That was Titus Johnson letting it fly. Johnson averaging right around 1.5 points per game. Riley Prop, the basketball. Lofts it in, won't go. Rebound to Roback. Roback lofts it up. Rebounded by Kittrell. .105 remaining. Grand Island Central Catholic in Sydney coming up after this, so don't go anywhere. Kittrell inside, loses the ball. And they calling a dead ball to allow, I think that's Riley Prop to tie his shoe. Yeah, Zimmerman and and Cerny also checking into the game. Again, some late additions to the roster. Zimmerman, Cerny for Ashland Greenwood, and then Roback for Adams Central. 28 seconds left on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. So at least 2 more possessions to go. Prop puts up the ball, won't fall. Rebound out Cerny. Cerny back down the other way over to Zimmerman. About 2 seconds separating game and shot. All these guys wanting to play hard. They've sat the bench most of the game, so a lot of energy for these guys. That's Mason Mose letting it fly, and a foul going to be called. And Ashland Greenwood going to be called for it. 16.8 seconds left. No more shot clock. And that will all but wrap this one up. 53-32 unless we see some last-second heroics. Riley Prop, he'll put up the 3. Won't go. Ball knocked around. 5 seconds remaining. Cerveny down the other way. Cerveny, coach is telling him to hold it up. He's just going to hold the ball. And 53-32 is where we end things. Ashland Greenwood taking the 21-point dominant win over Adams Central. And this is a good showing of just how good Ashland Greenwood is at basketball. As we talked about before, GICC in Sydney taking over after this game, the last of the Nebraska versus Nebraska games. Then we got 3 games coming up with some nationally ranked high school basketball teams. We're going to have Leighton Oberly go down there with head coach Jacob Mose, and then Derek Tonges at some point. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the highlights of this game. It was a lot of Ashland Greenwood and a ton of defense into this game. But overall, Ashland Greenwood stifling defense, and then Derek Tonges timely offense, as well as Cal Kissinger. He started off hot. 3 straight three-pointers for him as well. A good combination for a lot of success for a game. 53 points for Ashland Greenwood, 32 for Adams Central. Adams Central averaging 56.9 points per game. (53-32) does it. Ashland Greenwood.
It's a different environment. A lot of people here, space behind the gym, so get our team adapt to the environment. It could be good for us. Going ahead.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
53-32, Ashland Greenwood getting a commanding win over Adams Central. Grand Island Central Catholic and Sydney coming up. After this, stick around all day for more basketball here at the Heartland Event Center for the Heartland Hoops Classic.